Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another TikTok reaction. We are back with yet another reaction. We are reacting to creepy, strange TikToks today. Alright, got a lot of good clips in here, so don't skip anything. And please keep showing the support. I appreciate you guys. And let's go and get into it. Alright, let's go and see what's going on in here, y'all.
I don't know it or not. Next year about to be fucked up. Economists claim.
Oh, give me a second. That should work now.
Y'all don't know it or not. Next year about to be fucked up. Economists claim 2024 will bring the biggest crash of our lifetime in the U.S. Hey, buddy been doing this for a long time. He said the consumer spending has issued a dire warning about the U.S. economy in the next year. He told the news people, hey, keep this off the record, 100% artificial, which means we're in danger. He also stated, I think 2024 would be the biggest single crash year we'll see in our lifetime. Shit, I believe him. Y'all ain't been looking around and seeing what's really going on? Yeah, the economy going the fuck down. These motherfuckers been fucking in the conference room. They been petrified. They been on Epstein Island. Some documents coming out. Everybody against each other. Ain't nobody agreeing with each other. And then our money just got de-dollarized. China and Saudi Arabia drive global end to the US dollar. Been working on de-dollarizing the American dollar for a while. Shit, they succeeded. Say Saudi Arabia was one of the 5 nations that was set to join the alliances. Supposed to be a mass important to the bloc effort against the dollar. They say even a former U.S. official has warned of what his cooperation with the initiatives could mean. Man, they telling y'all ass right now, bruh, that they ain't fucking with y'all, G. Y'all heard what that man said, folks. This economy finna be fucked up for a while. There's a lot of people that's in disbelief about this shit. I feel sorry for y'all ass. But make sure y'all like, follow, and share for more content. If y'all don't know it or not, next year about to be fucked.
Why are we not talking about the Pentagon failing their 6th audit in a row? $3.8 trillion just poof, missing. But let any of us miss out on our taxes. We go straight to jail. What $3.8 trillion could have did for this country? Do y'all see how many homeless people we have in our cities? How much money people are spending on healthcare? How dirty some states' water is? How crowded our transportation is? Now the audit consists of 29 sub-audits. You must pass all of them to get approved. Guess how many the Pentagon passed? Only 7. Where is all that money going? And they're buddy-buddy with the IRS, so don't even expect them to get in trouble. Oh, and right here it says the Pentagon is striving for a clean audit, but that is still years away. Why are we not talking about the Pentagon failing their 6th audit in a row?
This is fucked. You ever hear about an influencer that got killed by the cartel? By the cartel? Yeah. There's this guy, his name is Juan Luis. But bro, this is kind of a sad story, to be honest. This guy, he used to make funny content, and he would make a lot of drinking content. What's crazy is, I'm pretty sure he was like 17. He was kind of 6'9"-ish, so he would troll, he would make fun of stuff on camera. Now, in one of his videos where he's like making these funny TikToks, he's like talking shit, blah, blah, blah. He says, F El Muncho. That's what he says. Not me, I'm not saying that. He says that. El Muncho is the cartel boss of one of the biggest cartel families in Mexico. What happens next is crazy. He ends up going to another bar just to do his regular antics, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just making content, partying, blah, blah, blah. Man, 2 cars pull up, AK-47s, and light up the whole bar. There's a video and footage of his body, of the influencer's body. Keep in mind, he's 17 years old, just on the floor like this. This is fucked. You ever hear about an
Drying up, revealing something underneath that proves what many ancient texts have predicted thousands of years ago. The Euphrates River is in the Middle East, running through Turkey, Syria, and Iraq, and also happened to be the main source of water in Mesopotamia, where the ancient Sumerians originated from, who are one of the earliest known civilizations ever and believed to have descended from the Anunnaki, but I'll save that for another video. The Sumerians left behind thousands of clay tablets like these that they recorded their lives on in a writing system called cuneiform, where they talked about things like beings coming down from the sky and bringing the gift of civilization to humankind, but don't worry, another time. So you could imagine the area around the Euphrates River is rich in ancient archaeological artifacts. Well, it's drying up fast. experts say it may be completely dry by 2040. What's scary is that they're finding ancient cities, castles, gold, man-made caves carved into the rock that have been under the river for thousands of years. The reason that's so scary is because this exact river drying up was actually predicted in ancient religious texts like the Bible. Revelation 16:12 reads, "The sixth angel poured out his bowl on the great river Euphrates, and its water was dried up to prepare the way for the kings from the east." And then Revelation 9:14-15 says, "Release the four angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates." So the four angels who have been prepared for the hour, the day, the month, and the year were released to kill a third of mankind. So the drying up, revealing something underneath that proves what many ancient texts have predicted.
Lied to. You're being lied to.
You got a point. You do got a point.
Thought I was drinking.
You talk more shit than a little bit. Back to Mother Africa. That's bullshit.
Advice from a former FBI agent. Yeah. Don't go nowhere. Don't even scroll.
Folks, welcome back to Stuff I Would Never Do as a Retired FBI Agent. And today we're going to talk about cryptocurrency and non-fungible tokens, or NFTs. Bottom line, most of it looks like a Ponzi scheme to me. As an FBI agent, I saw plenty of those. Crypto has zero tangible value. It's only worth something if your fellow investors say it is. It has what we call a wide entrance and a very narrow exit, meaning it's easy to buy, but it's tough to sell, especially during a panic. And finally, it's a playground for scam artists like Sam Bankman-Fried, who literally stole tens of billions of dollars from his wealthy clients. Worse yet is the NFT market, where you pay obscene amounts of money for art that you can't touch, houses you can't live in, and land that doesn't exist. You know, there may be some legitimate opportunities for a savvy investor in the crypto market, but when it comes to these NFTs, well, as P.T. Barnum used to say, there's a sucker born every minute. Follow me here in Steve Lazarus Books for more.
Now, because I am conspiratorial side and spiritual, and money was my journey, I've done enough extensive research to understand they tell us what they're going to do before they do it. And all the crypto that's out now will be banned. The government's going to issue their new crypto.
More than likely. More than likely, yeah.
There has to be a crash. People, I'm waiting for that crash as we speak. XRP fanatics believe they need the XRP to be a bridge coin when you don't need a bridge when everything is digital. Then they'll pivot and say, oh, it's for the derivative market and blase. When the only thing that's important out of Ripple is the SWIFT system, the ledger, not the token. But I'm not here to argue. Believe what you want, know what you hold. But I was on a live, and I asked an XRP person a scenario. Since you need XRP to be a bridge, on PayPal right now, you can exchange the dollar to a peso to whatever. What's the bridge? Oh, you don't need it, cause it's digital. Advice.
So you don't need a bridge?
Advice.
The currency, huh? How many of y'all use that crypto? I guess it's a good way to earn some quick money, right? Maybe I should look into that. But it's like, eventually all of it is gonna get shut down. Even if it's digital, all of it is gonna get shut down eventually. So you really can't even hold on to it and worry about it. But I say just make your money while you can, and just invest in solar panels and solar everything really. That's all we can really do.
You know monster energy? Yeah. So on the monster energy can, right? The symbol of the M.
It's a claw. It's supposed to be a claw.
It's supposed to be a claw. Kinda. Every like line in the M, it doesn't attach. Have you noticed that? It doesn't attach. It doesn't all attach.
Yeah.
So that symbol that like it looks kind of like the number 1, it goes down.
Yeah.
That's actually a Hebrew symbol that translates to the number 6.
Okay.
So it's 666.
There's a gap right here in the letter M. It's never connected. So you go into Hebrew. The letter Vav is also the number 6. Short top, long tail. Short top, long tail. You could have here in Hebrew 666 on the can.
Now, Monster Energy, the O has a cross in it.
Yeah.
The O has a cross. Why would Monster have a cross in the drink? Monster Energy, why would that have a cross? What does it have to do with like Christianity? What does it have to do with like Catholicism? Nothing. So the point of putting the cross there in the O, when you drink it bottoms up, the cross goes upside down.
What?
Yeah. You know Monster Energy? Yeah. So on the Monster Energy can.
Alright, give me a second.
Our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. You know, and I think that's what I sussed when I was 16 and 12 way down the line, but I expressed it differently all through my life. It's the same thing I'm expressing all the time, but now I can put it into that sentence that I think we're being run by maniacs for maniacal ends. You know, if anybody can put on paper what our government and the American government, etc., and the Russian, Chinese, what they are actually trying to do, you know, and what they think they're doing, I'd be very pleased to know what they think they're doing. I think they're all insane, you know, but I'm liable to be put away as insane for expressing that. You know, that's what's insane. Our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. You know, and I think that's what I sussed when I was 16 and 12 way down the line, but I expressed it differently all through my life. It's the same thing I'm expressing all the time, but now I can put it into that sentence that I think we're being run by maniacs for maniacal
definitely maniacs. You were. Indeed. This is so sad how we living. They're literally maniacs. They just want to just drain all our energy, man. Literally every day.
When everybody said, "Oh, my record label's controlling me, and I can't get out of this deal, and y'all need to let me go," bro, the record label's sitting back like, "We're controlling you because we gave you $10 million, and you think you're going? Wait a minute. You think you're about to do whatever you want to do with our money?" And then you think you about to get out of your deal scot-free without paying us back our money? You didn't do anything. Your shit flopped. The $10 million we gave you was for you to make a dope project that wasn't going to flop. You already broke your fucking contract. So now you think we're going to let you go away and just get out of this deal while still owing us money? No. When everybody said, "Oh, my record label's controlling me and I can't get out of this deal and y'all need to let me go," bro, the record label's sitting back like, "We're controlling you because we gave you $10 million, and you think you're going? Wait a minute. You think you're about to do whatever you want to do?"
So basically, the labels are bank loans. That's basically what he's saying.
Check this out. When buying your food, make sure your code start with a 9. You know what I'm saying? That means it's organic. If it
What's
start
that,
with
watermelon?
That means it's GMO. If it start with a 4, that means it contains pesticides. It's conventionally grown. Let's get healthy.
These Egyptian gods never existed. They symbolize the sun in its 4 different states. Horus represents the sun when it's rising in the spring or 6 a.m. in the morning. This is why we say horizon. Horus is rising. Horus is the sun. This is why we say hours. Where is Horus? What hour is it? Ra is the sun when it's the most powerful, 12 noon or the summertime. Ra, radiate, powerful. This is why he has a sun on top of his head, the most high sun. September. This is when the sun starts to set and become autumn. This is why we say sunset comes from the Egyptian god Set, the sun. Horus and Set is Jesus and Satan, which is the sun and Saturn. The sun rules the day, Saturn rules the winter or nighttime. The sun's evil brother is Saturn because Saturn is always opposite the sun. This is why Saturn is Satan, because Saturn rules the nighttime, which is associated with darkness, death, evil. Jesus symbolizes the sun. This is why he's called the risen savior, the light of the world. Has 12 disciples, the 12 zodiac signs. 4 gospels for the 4 seasons. Make sure you follow the backup account, Revival of Wisdom 30. These Egyptian gods never existed. They symbolize the sun in its 4 different...
Is your Twitter working? Right now, millions of users across the globe are reporting that Twitter is not working for them. This is happening worldwide, with millions of people reporting that search results are not loading, pages are not loading, and Twitter spaces are crashing. Now, for me personally, I follow thousands of people on Twitter, and when I came here, this is all it tells me. It says, welcome to your timeline. It's empty, but it won't be for long, meaning that it's not pulling any tweets for me at all. Not only that, when I do find tweets that I maybe have notifications on for, and I click on those, I can't see any comments, any likes, any retweets, nothing. Now, as of just a few minutes ago, Down Detector is getting 62,000 reports a minute that Twitter has crashed across the world. So if your Twitter or X is giving you issues, do not fear. You have not been taken off the platform. It is crashing for everyone across the world. I will try and keep you updated and let you know when the server...
Hey, check this out. General Mahyman of the ISBK is going to be in Riviera.
We have to talk about...
Hold on.
This guy's shady business practices from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. He's got a lot of stuff going on, and I got a lot of problems with it. That is Bill, the candy shop owner in the same town that Willy Wonka has his factory, same town where Charlie Bucket is from. And he sings a delightful song, the Candyman can. Really good song. But he's doing this throughout the whole musical number. Alright, so he's just giving people samples. That's fine, I guess. But he's giving out these Skittle-looking things for free. Just giving them to the kids. But now he's giving out dots, once again, for free. Okay, well, maybe that just...
Nah, them dots do be hitting, I ain't gonna lie.
These marshmallows.
That's one of my favorite candies.
Just throwing them. No respect for his inventory. And he keeps doing it with more stuff. Free things for everybody. Nice guy, I guess. Now, the kids are getting free reign of the store now. They're going into every jar, taking every piece of candy, drinking soda. And he's just giving them soda. He's not charging them. He's just like, here you go. Whatever you want. Alright, here you go, kids. Just come into my shop. Have whatever the hell you want. Just go back there and take whatever candies you feel like you want to. Okay, what? Maybe he just runs some sort of socialist candy store where kids can just go in, eat for free. That would be great. It wouldn't be a problem. Except for when Charlie Bucket comes in about a week later. And mind you, Charlie's family might be the poorest family in this whole town. All 4 grandparents sleep in the same bed. They eat something called cabbage water, not just once because they're struggling, multiple times, as seen here.
Is this your supper, Grandpa?
Well, it's yours too, Charlie.
I'm fed up with cabbage water. It's not enough.
Charlie's fed up with cabbage water. So that means they're eating it probably 3, 4, 5 times a week. This family is dirt poor. Now, this is what happens when Charlie goes in. He wants to buy some chocolate. They think the golden ticket thing is over, but it's not. Remember, that one guy in Paraguay was lying. So he goes into the candy shop. You think, all right, well, this guy, he gives kids candy for free. Obviously, he's probably going to give the poorest kid in the town some free candy, right? Mm-hmm. Charlie walks in. He's like, I want some chocolate. And the candy man's like, all right, what do you want? Gives him a scrum diddly-umptious bar. Charlie's happy. He's not going to make him pay, right? I mean, this place gives candy for free. Look at that. Hey, you got to pay for your candy this time, kid. And look, if it was a Wonka bar, he's been making a lot of money off those. That's where the golden tickets were. I get it. Charge him for the Wonka bar. But this is a scrum diddly-umptious bar. There's no golden tickets in those. So you're going to make him pay for that when a week ago you're giving out all your candy for free? Sketchy. In conclusion, I think Bill the Candyman is a scumbag. He's some sort of reverse Robin Hood, where he steals from the poor.
I always wanted to say something else. I don't know why I'm watching that.
It's just a projection of your mind. Well, you're not wrong, but you're also not right. Let me explain what this spiritually means. This is called solipsism, and you may have felt it like feeling you're in a big play, and everyone else is just actors. Or you're the only one existing and it's all in your head, or you're God or you're the chosen one. This can be awesome or terrifying, and it can be the cause to many people's mental disturbance. When this happens, you're actually seeing through the veil because we are all one. You are me, I am you, and you are also everybody and everything. We are all the universe or God expressing itself in physical form. So yes, it is an illusion, but it's a collective illusion, not just yours. We are all God, not just you. Acknowledging this allows you to be part of the collective experience of being human. Because yes, although this is an illusion, you are here for a reason, and wanting to dissolve the illusion defeats the purpose of why you're here, which is to evolve. The illusion is not meant to be broken, but to be embraced for spiritual growth, which can only be done by also seeing the God in others and not just yourself. Otherwise, you might have split yourself into so many different pieces. So next time this happens, remember it is an illusion, but you're not the only one experiencing it. If you want to create a life aligned with your soul and your highest potential, DM me guide to learn more. Do you ever feel like you're the only one alive and everything else?
Flash is on. Alright, let's take a look.
What do you think's in there?
I don't know. I guess nothing. Flash is on. Alright, let's take a look.
Guys, I'm babysitting and I just found the creepiest thing. Look at this. What is that? Oh my god.
That's a dog?
No, but what is it?
What is that, bro?
It's so creepy. It's freaking me out. Is this real hair? Oh my god. And look. Ugh. Guys, I just
Yeah, that dude look creepy. No.
Another one. Oh my gosh. It's a boy this time. Oh my god. Why would you look at that? Why would anyone have this in their house?
Well, that's kind of
That's
strange.
the creepiest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god, it has another bell. Oh my god. Guys, guess who I am? The light starts going insane. Let me show you.
That house is weird. I ain't gonna lie, this house is weird.
Max? Better not be out of bed. Okay, I think I'm just gonna get him and go because it's really freaking me out. Guys, I'm babysitting and I just found the creepiest thing. Look at this.
Nope. It's not cool, man. They shouldn't be having this like that, bro. That look too weird. Like, I'm thinking we about to play hide and go seek. Like, come on, man. Get out of here, dude.
Mother is monitoring her daughter's room when this was captured.
There's a cat in here?
What
Is there a
happened?
cat in here? No. Oh, sorry. Love you, good night. Are you okay? What's wrong? No, it's okay. I was just checking on you. Good night. I love you.
It's scary.
Huh?
It's scary.
You're scary?
Huh?
Why?
It's a monster. And it's really scary.
There's no monster in the window. I'll look. See? I'll look.
Mother is monitoring her daughter's room when this was captured. Family and friends are singing happy birthday when this was captured.
Happy birthday, dear Chrissy. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Let me get that, girl.
You gonna blow that? Yeah.
You gonna cut the cake that long, or you want me to?
Go ahead, I'm running the camera.
Alrighty.
Daddy's cutting the cake.
Did you like the bicycle and stuff you got for your birthday?
Oh my God, Tommy, it's gonna start again. Oh my God, Dano.
It ain't gotta mess everything up.
He's gonna mess this up for everybody now.
Come on, sissy. Come on, baby, come on. I don't know what's gonna happen. Come on. It's ridiculous. Hey, I'm sorry, baby. Seems like it's messing everything at 4 seconds. It's okay, it'll be alright.
God, we should have had this at Jerry's house.
Okay, it might not
It's
do
just,
anything else, okay?
this stuff is starting again.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
You okay?
I'm so sorry.
God damn! Oh God!
What the hell is going on? Go to the front room. Go to the front room, girls, go!
Oh God! Oh my God!
Miss, let's get out of here.
Family and friends are singing happy birthday
No
when this was
way.
captured.
That gotta be real, right? Come on, man. That's kind of crazy right there. Cause ain't nobody in there moving in. That was a little if that was edited, they did a good job. I'm not gonna lie, cause that looked too real.
Heather is streaming a haunted doll when this was captured.
Not taking her with me when I move, so if any of you are interested in that doll, please let me know, because I don't want to keep her, but I'd like her to go to a good home.
Yeah,
I mean, if there's
you
somebody
gotta
out
go.
there that's interested. I don't. Did that
She's
thing just move? Oh my God. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I'd like her to go to a good home. I mean, if there's somebody out there that's interested.
No.
I don't.
Her pretty face just moved towards you.
Oh my God, Heather.
Like that legitly just moved.
Oh
Did you
my
see
God.
that?
Clay, did you see that?
At first.
When you said you're not taking her with you, what the
Yeah, she turned her head. She's like, oh really? You not?
Are you serious? That wasn't one of you?
No!
Oh my God, she really just move?
Her face.
Oh, hell no.
Heather is streaming a haunted doll when this was captured.
No, her head did move, bruh. Oh, that remind me of I don't want to talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it. Nah, I'm good.
Our DNA is made up of what? 5 elements, right? Hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, and oxygen. You know how they're arranged? The phosphorus sits right here in the middle, and you've got 4 oxygen atoms surrounding it. Then there's another phosphorus, 2 more oxygen atoms. Now these are the legs of that double helix. These are the legs. Now the latter steps on it, they become the adenine, the guanine, the cytosine, and thymine, the ATCGs. It turns out hydrogen, they used to think that energy, the body transferred or understood the energy information through electricity. They're finding out it's through frequency. Well, guess what hydrogen sounds like? It's a key of E, and it's a color yellow. That's what proper physics gets you to. Oxygen is a chartreuse, and it's the key of F over F sharp. Now they used to, like I said, information used to be thought about as just electrical information passing on. But I've got a question for you. Have you ever been at a party with some of your friends you ain't seen in 10 years, but y'all was like 14, you hung out and there's a song that came on and, and everybody got up and was live at that moment. Now say 10 years later you got a friend with you, he's a good guy, but he wasn't there when me and my boys formed this. So when that song comes on, our DNA tightens. There's a particular song, a scale in the genomes for each and every one of us. Now when that song is played, when your particular prime resonant frequency is played, guess what happens? Your DNA celebrates and tightens. Everything else gets pushed out. harmonic wave resequencing. The carbon is also the key of E and yellow. The nitrogen is G. And all these play a song. So say that the F over F sharps of the oxygen, the green, is only hitting at an F. Why? Because there's another frequency coming in from a generator over there. That's changing and causing it to change. The F hits the carbon, so instead of hitting as an F sharp, it hits as an F, so when it hits the carbon at an E, it doesn't hit it quite right, so the domino don't file right. So the next domino hits wrong. And so now we have malformation happening within our DNA because the frequencies are being pushed off. But when we hear our tone, we tighten back up. So yeah, I'm in the process of building a harmonic wave resequencer with another doctor who has been able to successfully cure AIDS and cancer. And it's well underway. Our DNA is made up of what? 5 elements, right?
You know, doctors really know how to heal cancer, but they don't even give it to us. Sad, man. Sad world we live in. Oh, by the way, this is just for entertainment, YouTube.
Look at the dude sleeping. Look at the dude sleeping. That's most of you motherfuckers, bro. Most of you fucking clowns are out here sleeping your life away. No ambition, no desire, no true willpower to be.
The Terminator is the prequels to, or the beginning of The Matrix. Sarah Connor is actually Neo's mother. So JC, John Connors, Jesus Christ, grows up to be Neo, one and the same in The Matrix. The Matrix is in the future. The Terminator is the past. It's time travel, past, present, and future time travel. It's the second coming of the Christ, the evolutions of consciousness, man versus the machine. So the machines, the Terminator machines, hear that a child is going to be born that's going to terminate them in the future when they oppress man. Because see, it's a man versus the machine. It's God's children versus man's children, which was technology.
So man versus nature.
Exactly. So the Terminator has to time travel to the past because they know it's Sarah Connor, and they have to kill her, terminate her, so she won't have the baby. And Kyle Reese, he comes from the future to protect her, and he inadvertently gets her pregnant, and he has to go back to the future. And so it's the Immaculate Conception, because now she's pregnant and she fell in love with a man, but did it really happen? Did he exist? And then this child, when you see the 3 Terminators, the boy and then the man child, subconsciously he doesn't know why the Terminator is trying to kill him until he's hidden out in the city, in the Matrix, the future. When he reaches 30 years of age, the rebellion, the Reloaded, revolution starts. And the rebels come and they find him because they've been watching him all along. That's what the Guardians and the Sentinels are all about. And so they wake him up to his purpose. They take him to Morpheus to train him to fight the machines. They take him to the Oracle because of the prophecy. So this is the whole epic story. It's an epic.
Because this plays into why this sudden mental change on Facebook. Where is Facebook now a threat where they need to regulate them and shut them down?
Facebook is nothing but a database for the CIA. That's all it is. It has all of your family's pictures, all of your friends. It has all the information. They used it here in Vegas when they had that car accident. Remember when the Maserati right by the Cromwell? When that happened right there, well, all they did was take camera footage from Caesars, Bally's, and other casinos, and they went and they took this footage and they got the license plates, and then they saw that the guy did, California. He rented that Range Rover, and after they did that, they went to social network and they found his girlfriend on Twitter, so they found his picture, and then they went to LA because they knew they were from LA, put his picture on a $250,000 billboard and put a reward up for him for $25,000, and they got him within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks because of the technology.
So how should we, How do you advise people to share their image,
Well,
their data?
there's not going to be any more privacy. Everything is camera down. Everything is caught on camera. And this is what it's going to be about in the future. Virtual reality that I'm explaining in The Matrix and Terminator. Everything is going to be, so now it's going to be so easy. You're not going to have any more paper passports. It's just going to be where you come into the airport, they're going to scan you, your body, retinal, fingerprints, the whole 9 yards.
This is what clears about.
That's right.
Airport, that's what
and
clears, yeah.
This way, nobody has to alter paper and put a picture or a name on it because they have your bone structure, they have your eyes, they got your fingerprints. This is the database, and they match you up. You see what I'm saying? And you go through. So that way no terrorists can come through and pretend to be somebody or somebody that they're looking for that's the most wanted. You see what I'm saying? Because all of this technology is going to start ruling. It's artificial intelligence. It's going to start ruling everything. Once the satellites come into play that I'm talking about, there's maybe another 5 to 10 years from now, they're really going to play a phenomenal part. Because this is why Apple and Microsoft became the billion-dollar, trillion-dollar babies, is because IBM and Xerox didn't know what a mouse was. A mouse meaning they didn't know what the internet was going to be. You see what I'm talking about? They didn't want to move into that technology. The studios don't know what streaming is. They got pissed off because Netflix paid $50 million and got 3 or 4 Oscars for the movie Roma. But it was never shown in the movie theaters at all. It was watched.
And that's why Steven Spielberg and all of it. You know, when we come back, I'm going to have some of my crew to join you, my technical people, the superhero. We mentioned when you were coming on your lawsuits and the battles you've had to fight, and you've just won in Utah.
Yes.
But it's always a battle for you.
Well, the reason why it's always a battle for me is because the government refuses to protect my copyrights. You know, I own the copyrights to all the derivative movies, both franchises I own. It was adjudicated in Utah September the 25th, 2014. So why am I still with a RICO case here in Nevada, which I just won, but they're still trying to fix it so they can continue to use the stolen money, which is untraceable, and it's all linked to Hillary Clinton's foundation and money laundering.
Do you consider yourself politically neutral?
I consider myself totally neutral. All I'm worried about is for the people. Because if the government doesn't protect my copyrights, he doesn't protect yours.
But the government is afraid of you. I'd be afraid of you.
Well, there's no need to be afraid of me because I only stand for principles.
But what you know and the knowledge you share and what you have insights to can be very dangerous to some people.
Yes, but my job is to come here and awaken people. That's what the Matrix is about, to wake you up from the Matrix, to get you out of the illusions and the lies and the ignorance.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not dangerous for me because that's my job. That's what I came here to do. That's why I wrote The Matrix and Terminator, to wake people up so they can move on to greater, better things.
Yeah, but a lot of these movie houses and these studios and the Facebooks of the world don't want people to know what happens to them every day when they share the information.
But that's destroying their free will,
But
and
do you
God
think,
doesn't want that.
But people want to be ignorant. They don't want to know that they're being exploited. It requires too much responsibility when they find out.
Well, that's what the blue pill and the red pill is about. The red pill is about the blood of the living beings. The black and the blue ink is the machines. But this is the humans' world. We are the winners. They are the losers. So people need to exert their free will regardless of what anybody wants.
So what are the unintended consequences of all this that we're talking about?
Their people's consciousness will shift and they will go on to create and do better things. They won't be in bondage. And this is the whole purpose of the Matrix and Terminator and the new work that's coming, Matrix 4. It's a Matrix 4 book is out. It's been selling for 9 years, since 2010, around the entire globe. People have to wake up and shift their consciousness so they can create, so they can build.
Yeah.
Because you can't stay in the past Everything must change, right?
One of the things in the 1 minute that we have left, if you don't remember anything else about the broadcast today, is this. You're not as free as you think you are. You're in bondage in more ways than you imagine, and it's a different kind of slavery, very dangerous kind of slavery, that the mind and how we concede ourselves to people without any thoughts, any challenge, and we're so willing to surrender. Freedom comes with a price. It takes as much to maintain it as it did to establish it. It's not really free, and it's not for the faint of heart.
But man is always going to take that challenge because man wants to be free. Look, everybody loved the Matrix and Terminator because it woke them up. They didn't even realize they were in the dream. They didn't realize they were in a simulation. They didn't realize they were in the illusions. But now that they are awakened, they will fight.
Will you fight? Are you awakened? Are you ready to embrace your destiny? Because freedom comes from God, not from man. And the moment you realize that, you'll begin that journey of freedom. Thank you so much.
I want to say one thing. Like Morpheus said, I didn't tell you it was going to be easy.
But it will be fair if you fight the fight.
That's right.
You can equal the battlefield.
The Terminator is the prequel.
That's true.
The beginning.
It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It wasn't. You know, so you go on that spiritual path, it's not easy at all. Man. So a lot of stuff you can realize, you know, that they're going to lie to you about everything. When you really wake up, you're like, dang, it hits you. You get to looking at everything different, man. For real.
This is how deep the ocean really is.
It went so far. Ain't no escaping that, bro. You're done. You go all the way down there, you're done. Ain't no escaping that. It's over with. Yeah, you're done. You're done. You might as well hang it up. Get ready to go to another round. That is insane.
Has anyone ever looked into the story of Stanley Meyer? He claimed to have invented a car that was solely fueled by water. One day during a business meeting, Meyer suddenly jumped out of his seat and shouted, "They poisoned me." Moments later, he died. Keep watching.
Have ability to enjoy certain inalienable rights that was given to us by God. And unfortunately, there are some people who does not want us to continue to enjoy the freedom that our forefathers fought. And when I turned and said, "I will do this, Lord," it had to be by faith. Because I was given a great gift. That gift was to be raised under freedom. Now let's see how we can use water as fuel, because the greatest thing that all political leaders fear, that you and I would come together in one accord. And you know, when the Arabs came to me and offered me $1 billion cold cash simply to stop on the technology, and when I said no, I will not do this. And he said, "You will be stopped." And he said, "You will be stopped." And he said, "You will be stopped."
Has anyone ever looked into the story of Stanley Meyer?
That's sad. He said, "You will be stopped." Like they was coming for him, man. That's messed up, bro. Bro can't even create his own technology. They got this planet too strict down here, too strict. This is against universal law. That's how I feel. This is definitely against universal law. It's definitely in there somewhere. They should not be holding us hostage like this. Man. This is so unfair. We have to do something, man.
Did you know that years ago,
every day,
both Bill Clinton and George Bush put out statements warning us about the dangers of cloning? Watch till the end.
On the cloning of human beings until our Bioethics Advisory Commission and our entire nation have had a real chance to understand and debate the profound ethical implications of the latest advances. As we gain a fuller understanding of this technology, we must proceed not just with caution, but also with a conscience, by insisting that not a single taxpayer dollar supports human cloning.
A hopeful society has institutions of science and medicine that do not cut ethical corners and that recognize the matchless value of every life. Tonight I ask you to pass legislation to prohibit the most egregious abuses of medical research. Human
Did you know that years ago, both Bill Clinton
made contact with intelligent extraterrestrials?
Something I can't discuss in public setting.
Okay, I can't ask when you think this occurred. If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
Seen evidence of craft that I am not familiar with any of our allies or adversaries or even our country possessing. I've seen that craft taken by air crews who have gotten quite close to it, and we've got a lot more questions about why this information isn't more broadly available to the American people.
Made contact with intelligent extraterrestrials.
He's a robot right there, dude. He over there fixing on him. That's a whole robot. You're not finna tell me that's not a robot. Yeah. And the crazy thing is, this has been happening, you know? It's just people haven't really noticed it. That's it.
Hidden in plain sight. This is the definition of hidden in plain sight. Watch this Pete Davidson SNL clip and let me know if you see what I'm talking about.
Hi, I'm Pete Davidson, and I will be hosting the season premiere of SNL with Ice Spice. Look at us, 3 Gen Z icons.
Aren't you like 40?
No. A long time ago, I met this guy and made a deal where I get to stay 25 years old for forever.
What guy?
Tall fella, horns, red fur, I don't know, little hooves.
Keen, that's the devil, dude.
What? I thought it was like a Times Square Elmo or something.
That man was Cannell Thompson, and it's so funny because after that came out, people started realizing this man really doesn't age. This is a picture of him. I want you to guess if you think this was taken recently. This picture was from 20 years ago when he was 25, the same age he made the deal with the Times Square Elmo. I mean, you could obviously tell the difference. He does look younger in this picture, but like not 20 years younger. And people started looking back at all the old things he was in, and there's honestly not much of a difference. This was like when he was way younger. And this was him in 2011. He honestly looks the exact same. Also, if you go back to the SNL clip when he said that, you could just see the reactions on their face and how like strange the reaction was. But let me know what you guys think about this. So make sure to dominate the plus button so you never have to age again. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's get it.
Humans did exist. They are petrified.
Wow.
Research Tartaria.
Look, I'm not here to entertain the president. You may tell me.
Sleeping giant.
take substitutes. And the president would randomly just love, really love that. That's the first one. Obviously, but maybe get it distracted.
Yo, that's crazy. Wow. Wow. Definitely some giants, for sure. I wonder if they can awaken, though, you know? Or they just... What if they're just stuck in time? Not even... Well, probably not. Because the time frequency is, like... It's coming to an end, right? So, eventually, they awaken. And then, I don't know how they're going to get out of it, but they're definitely still there. It's like they just froze in time, really, if you really think about it. Wow. That is crazy, bro. The amount of stuff we don't know, man. But we should know. I think it's safe to say we had giants. We had giants that used to be roaming the world. Two-headed giants? Wow. It's crazy.
Reason why aliens haven't come to Earth yet. This is crazy and a bit scary, so if you're easily scared, just keep on scrolling right now. If you're still here, buckle in, let's go. Right, so obviously the big question is, do aliens exist? And I mean, it's kind of 50-50 in the world. Half people believe they do exist, the other half think no chance. And it's basically the same with evidence. There's a lot of evidence now suggesting they do exist, and there's a lot of evidence suggesting they don't exist, but I'm more leaning towards they do. But for the purpose of this video, let's just say they do exist. So why haven't they come to Earth yet? Right, we all know when we get older, we age, right? And it eventually gives us diseases and kills us off. There's no one on Earth who doesn't age. I mean, you age every year. But what if this isn't meant to happen? What if Earth is actually just a quarantined planet? Pretty much inhabitable, infected with awful diseases, the air itself is toxic. So what if aging is actually a disease which kills us? Just by simply breathing the air on Earth gives us this thing which kills us. And maybe the aliens out there on other planets already know this. And they don't want to come here because of that fact. Meaning maybe we could live forever somewhere else. But just because of the planet we're living on means we can't. Boom. This could be the terrifying reason why aliens haven't.
Let's talk about one of the most powerful Marvel characters we have ever seen, Infinity Ultron, and how he became powerful enough.
Might just be a cloud though, but it do like a UFO.
Everybody has a shadow, and it comes out when you feel low vibrational emotion. The shadow is the repressed parts of you that you don't love, and it is the main reason why most people live in a state of survival. This is why shadow work, which is the spiritual practice of shedding light on your shadow and confronting your fears, is an essential practice for further spiritual ascension. And the first step towards doing shadow work is to recognize your shadow. In order to do this, I'm going to teach you a method I teach all my clients to help you become aware of your shadow. So when it does come out again, you can pinpoint it and work on it right then and there. Number 1, write a list of everything you truly want in life. What does your dream life look like? How do you act? What do you wear? What do you look like? What do you have? What do you do? And number 2, look at this list and write all the negative feelings that arise once you look at the desires you want. Do you feel frustration or confusion because you don't know how to get there? What pops up? That is your shadow, and specifically the part of you that impedes you from becoming who you want to become. This was created from a traumatic event that happened in the first 7 years of your life, and why it's so important to work with your inner child in this process, which is not something I only teach on my page, but also on the higher beings experience. So if you want to create a life aligned with your soul and your highest potential, DM me guide to learn more. Everybody has a shadow, and it comes out when you
Esa luna tan hermosa.
Ve, si eso no es un extraterrestre,
y
es una máquina del gobierno captando una señal.
Son sondas, ondeando señales e identificando patrones en el comportamiento de la Tierra que en su...
Nigga, everybody coming out, nigga. That motherfucker 50 Cent is the most pettiest nigga on earth. Ain't this nigga petty, nigga? He be fucking with this nigga every day, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here come a new charge. He done paid one bitch, nigga. That's this nigga did it.
So we gonna sit here and play stupid. We gonna sit here and play like that whole Vultures album theme, that symbolism that on that album not connected to the black nobility. We gonna really play stupid, right? Oh, we just think because it's Kanye and he speaks some truth that, you know, we just gonna let... Nah, hell no, man. Y'all gotta pay close attention because these dudes are controlled opposition. They are put in place to give you that little bit of truth that they give you. You feel what I'm saying? They are given permission to have them little rants. Why do you think he got the same symbolism Drake just had in his last video? You feel what I'm saying? This is the personification of the black nobility, the black hand, the draconian archons. That's these niggas right here. And that's what Kanye is a part of, like I've been telling people. A lot of these artists are either, they like descendants of these people or something. They are part of that bloodline, man. Him, Drake, Thug, all of these dudes, bro, are pushing that same agenda, man. They are part of that same, you get what I'm saying, that same order. Why do you think around the same time him and Drake both dropping the video or dropping projects, you see Drake with the black nobility symbol on the back of his jacket, and then you see Kanye doing the same thing looking over a balcony? And y'all think these dudes beefing or have some type of conflict? No, bro, these dudes are a part of that order. These dudes are agents. These dudes are a part of pushing that agenda onto our people. They are just creating distractions, bro. They don't give a fuck about us or you. They are a part of that family. You will never be royal. It doesn't run in your blood. Pay close attention, man, because Yakub gave power to the beast. Who is the beast? The Canaanite. Who is the Canaanite? The black draconian reptilian archons. The Nephilim, the ones that fell down and betrayed us. The ones that look like us but ain't us. Have any of y'all been listening to B-Dell? Has anybody been listening to Rod Hayes? They've been putting us on this for a long time. So y'all can let Kanye fool y'all with this shit, bro, but he a part of that shit, bro. Y'all can see these symbols right here with that say Knights of Templar, Knights of Malta, Rosicrucian Order, Freemasonic. Come on, man, y'all. The Roman Emperor families. These are all of these families are under that black nobility, man. All of them are a part of that order. You feel what I'm saying? These are the agents. These are the imposters on the land. And before y'all get on here, oh, the Romans, those are white people. No, they're not, bro. The original Romans are the black nobility. These are our people, bro. This is the black hand. You see that? European coat of arms. This is what the original Romans looked like, bro, before they put the white man in place, bro. This is the black nobility. These are the motherfuckers that came over here and took us out our land and got us under these different cycles and under these different programs and under this matrix, bro. These are the draconian hybrids. These are the draconian archons that everybody likes to talk about, and they think it's these white people or something, bro. No, they are only 6,000 years old. How are they running anything, bro? All it takes is a half a second to do your research, man. That's all it takes, a half a second. You feel what I'm saying? And you will see exactly what the fuck is going on. And like I told y'all in that first person shooter video, Drake was showing y'all the 44 on the back of his jersey for a reason. Because fallen angel equals 44 in reduction. Pay attention, man. And we all know them fallen ones were the reptilians. These were the archons, man. And just like Kanye album, Vultures, it equals 138 in the ordinal. You feel me? And Draconian Archon equals 138 in the ordinal as well. Pay attention, man. These dudes are black nobility. These dudes are imposters. These dudes are controlled opposition, man. Agents on the land. You feel me? To cause distraction, to keep us in that low vibrational state. They cannot be trusted. Because Vultures equals 138 in ordinal, like I said, and Draconian Reptilian equals 183, just mirroring it. Like, pay attention, man. All the numbers have to sync up and line up. All the symbolism have to sync up and line up. This is how they run the magic. This is how they bypass the karma. This is predictive programming. You feel me? This is how they show you what's going on without telling you what's going on. You feel me? Pay attention. They're always going to let you know exactly what's going on. You feel me? Like they were showing you the 79 and the 69 all through that first person shooter video. You feel me? They were showing you the 79 and the 69. Just pay attention. That 79 match up with that Draconian. Draconian equals 79 in the ordinal. You feel me? That 69 or that 96, mirroring that, whatever, Freemason equals 96. You feel me? Knights of Templar equals 79 as well, just like I just showed y'all. A lot of these dudes be a part of that Knights Templar, a part of that Rosicrucian, a part of that Freemasonic order. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes are a part of that, as you can see right here on this list. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is what they do, and we just need to come to a understanding and an overstanding that these celebrities need to be cut off. They need to be cut off at the head, bro. Like, we need to cut these dudes off at the head. Like, put an end to all of this, because we need to realize these dudes are the enemy. You feel me? And as long as we continue to put out this information, hopefully the rest of the masses will realize that we celebrating the enemy, man. We listening to the enemies, man. We partying with the enemies. We fanning out over the enemies. Like, these dudes are warlocks. These dudes are imposters. You feel me? Pay close attention, man. I'm out. So we gonna sit here and play stupid. We gonna sit here.
Come on, man. This is not by coincidence at all that this looks just like that. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, Kanye. You with them people, my boy.
I want to show you something. Let me share something with the plants. And I'm having fruit fly again. I mean, it's December. Normally in December, no fruit fly. I mean, they disappear. They're gone. You know, and now it's fruit fly. So fruit fly, the insects, the plants, they're telling you something. They're messing with the weather, man. They're messing with nature. So this plant is henbit. This comes up in the springtime, going towards summer. And the weather is so messed up, it start, to shoot out again. I'm going to show you another plant here. These are strawberry plant. These supposed to be like die out. Look, some of it is gone. Some of them still fresh, still green. These are to make tea. Yeah, but I have that there. What else? I have a lot of dough. Let me go over here, show you. Look at this mullein here. Mullein, this is supposed to be sleeping, taking a rest for the springtime. But look at it now. Look at it. Something ain't right.
You got everything off balance.
There's something going on out here.
For sure.
Let me show you something. Let me share something with the plants.
Boom! So what's up, family? And listen, I told y'all, man, all of this stuff is scripted. It's scripted by the numbers, man. This is Gematria. This is number magic. This is numerology. This is supreme mathematics. This is a tradition that has been practiced for thousands of years. You get what I'm saying? This is how they set the stage with these characters. You feel me? And one of the perfect examples I wanted to use is Miss Natalie Nunn. You get what I'm saying? One of the most toxic female influencers that we have in media today. And as you can see, if you look her up on Google, it says she's an American TV personality, right? And if you put Natalie in the Gematria calculator, you see that it equals 127 in the reverse cipher, right? American TV personality equals 127 in the reverse reduction.
Excuse me.
You see what I'm saying? But we got more. Just hold on. And we all know about the show Baddies. You know, the toxic, disgusting, wild, angry, aggressive ass females. It's just, it's the worst type of influence, bro. Now they got this shit going in almost all these small cities. It's wild, bro. We just got to see a bunch of females degrading themselves, either shaking ass or fighting each other. But anyway, Natalie is the face of this. You feel me? And Natalie Nunn in the Gematria calculator equals 44 in the reduction cipher, right? Baddies equals 44 in the ordinal, matching right up with Natalie Nunn. You get what I'm saying? We're going to get to some more numbers. Just hold on. Because Natalie and Baddie South sync up together as well with that 127 and that 46. You feel what I'm saying? Pay attention to the numbers. Everything has to line up. These people were put in place. These people are COINTELPRO. These people are federal agents. These people CIA. These are psyops that they running on our community. You feel what I'm saying? Pay attention, man. It's all propaganda. It's all media propaganda. That's the number one weapon that America like to use on the people. You feel me? And media propaganda equals 125 in the ordinal. Just like Natalie Nunn equals 125 in the ordinal. You feel what I'm saying? Everything is scripted. These are the characters that they have to play. These are the positions that they have to be placed in. Pay attention, man. This is how COINTELPRO operates. You feel what I'm saying? They infiltrate. You feel me? They create your leaders. They create your influence. You feel me? Because Natalie Nunn equals 172 in reverse, right? And COINTELPRO equals 127 in the ordinal. Pay attention to the numbers. Pay attention to the synchronization in these characters that they're placing on the stage, man. Everything has to line up. Everything. You feel what I'm saying? If you want to know if somebody is a character, if somebody is playing a role, if somebody is an agent within this community, run the numbers, man. Run the numbers on these people. That's it. And you will begin to see what the fuck is going on. I'm out. Boom! So what's up, family?
That's crazy how like this see Gematria be adding up like that. It's interesting. You have to go and get into it and see what that be hitting on. Check that out.
We are approving the regulations that will govern direct potable reuse, meaning treating this water to a standard where it can be either served directly to customers or go to a drinking water treatment plant. We have a wastewater treatment facility first that makes it very clean, and then we have additional processes to make it to drinking water standards. So there's a whole technology in between the toilet and the taps. I mean, we live in California where the drought happens all the time, and with climate change it will only get worse. And this is a drought-resistant supply that we will need in the future to meet the demands of our communities. So that's why we opened this facility.
Yeah, so there is a very extensive advanced water treatment process, and it goes through 3 stages. So microfiltration, reverse osmosis, and ultraviolet light disinfection, and the water is pure water.
We are approving the regulations that will govern direct potable reuse.
I want to show y'all something. Like I say, everything is vibration, everything is frequency, everything is energy, and everything has a vibration to it. These words that we use have vibrations to them. Yeah. That's why they gave us their language, because everything has a vibration. The numbers in the universe is 1 through 9. That's why they gave us these letters that they gave us, because they all are connected to a number. I'm in the rabbit hole because when I get something and I get triggered by that unbalance, it makes me dig more. I'm telling y'all, put the word out. Do not go in no building talking about watching the color purple on Christmas Day. God is not in buildings made by hand. I'm literally being told to use that scripture because they say this is about Christmas, which God is supposed to be acknowledged. The color purple movie has a vibration. The word the, T-H-E, color, C-O-L-O-R, purple, P-U-R-P-L-E, movie, M-O-V-I-E. The word the vibrates to 33. 33 is a master number. The word color vibrates to 63. 6 and a 3. Neurons, proton, electrons, 3, 6. You see, 6, 6, 6. And 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 is connected to our consciousness because everything is consciousness. So, the word purple vibrates to 88. You break 88 down, that's 2 8s. One for them, one for us. As above, so below, as within, so without. They got to match up. You understand? They gotta match it up so the universe can pick it up like it's in harmony down here when it's not the harmony that we want down here. So if you break 88 down, you add 8 plus 8, which is 16. That becomes a 1 and a 6. 1 is connected to the oneness that everybody connected to, and the 6, neurons, protons, electrons, we are the energy. And they're trying to connect to us with that 88, the color purple, and 1 plus 6 is 7. They're connecting to our spirit and soul with that color because we are a spirit and soul. We're not the meat suits. The word movie vibrates to 64. A 6 and a 4. Neurons, proton, electrons. The number of a man, they're trying to get it in balance. 4 is connected to balance. 6 plus 4 is 10. A 1 and a 0. They're trying to reset. You understand? Start again. 0 is reset. So you got 33. They're trying to master our consciousness, which is our spirit, and start a new thing. If we, the people, go in any theater and watch this movie, Color Purple, we will give energy to that white Jesus Christ spirit, which is connected to the Phoenicians, who are evil spirits, dark entities that will siphon our energy because we are all, oh my God, in one building, one place, looking at the same thing. Okay? That's how they win. They put us all in one space. And we all are permeating the same energy in this building. Whatever it is, it's going to be low vibrational because the movie is not going to bring happy, happy, joy, joy. First of all, it's taking people away from their family. You understand? This is supposed to be a day we're supposed to be with the family. But they have concocted a movie and to go watch it on that day, which is supposed to be God's birthday, but it ain't by God in the movie. You understand? It's not about sisterly love because we don't have that from the last one. They have not reiterated from the first movie to this movie about sisterly love and how to get that love. Oprah is working for the wicked forces, the demonic forces, the satanic forces. That's why she said, God don't like for you to not acknowledge the color purple. Ooh, what God is that? Get mad because you don't even acknowledge the color. But all of this killing they're doing, genocide, hunger, homelessness, and God ain't got no problem with that. But he gonna get mad if people don't acknowledge the color purple. Please I'm just a messenger. I'm going hard for my God. I'm going hard for the one source that everybody is connected to. I'm just this meat suit. You understand? And the spirit in me is what I'm representing. The hell with this meat suit. The hell with Oprah and them trying to be rich with that paper. That's just what it is. P-A-P-E-R. Let's do the vibration on that since we're doing vibration. P-A-P-E-R. P is 16. A is 1. That's 17. Another P. That's 16. 13. That's 33. E is 5. That's 38. And aura is 18. 8 and 8 is 16. Carry the 1, 3, 4, 5. You're talking about 56, y'all. A 5 and a 6. 5 is connected to God's grace, the universal connection, our 5 senses. 6 is connected to neurons, protons, electrons, the number of a man. 5 plus 6 is 11. That's a portal. That's a doorway. That's 2 sticks looking at each other, the paper. You see, they keep bringing us through the portal. Paper portal, because none of that is real.
Right.
No value to the paper
At all.
Value.
We get it.
Energy inside of us is the value that they're feeding off of. I'm the valuable one, and I'm valuable when I don't go in that building. You understand? They're not promoting this to talk about purple no other time. Why on Christmas Day? You understand? Oh, God is only God on Christmas Day. Jesus is only Jesus on Christmas Day. He ain't Jesus every day of the week. We don't need him every day of the week. You see what I'm saying? I'm the messenger, and I'm gonna keep bringing these messages. This one going hard. I'm in this thing to win this thing. I'm fighting for the soul of the nation. I'm fighting for love, peace, and happiness. Joy, goodwill toward man. Equality, equal reciprocity, give and take. Everybody to have. Nobody to be left behind. Like he said, leave the world behind. No. We need to be worrying about the people that's being left behind. Because the world is going to take care of itself. Mother Nature got that. But they're not teaching us to not leave each other behind. So again, let this sizzle in your spirit. Please put the word out. The vibrates to 33. 33 is a master number. Go do your research. Color vibrates to number 9. 9 is connected to our consciousness. Purple vibrates to number 7. We got a spirit and a soul. And the word movie vibrates to number 1. Do you understand me? 33, they're trying to master our consciousness, which is connected to our spirit, and start a new beginning. Let's add all of them up. 33 and 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 42. Number 7, that's 49. And 1, 10. Oh my God, I can't make this up. 5. It adds up to 50. 33, 9, 7, and 1. 50. 5 is connected to change. God's grace, universal connection, our 5 senses. I can't make this stuff up. But I certainly can translate what the Spirit telling me to say. And what people think is here, but it's not my business. Now, if y'all don't want, like the Bible says, the truth, y'all will be given a strong delusion. And people like Oprah is giving y'all strong delusion. But I can see straight through Oprah, dark spirit. She is working for Babylon, Baal, satanic. That's who trying to take over God's kingdom. Okay? Let this sizzle.
Didn't Oprah get arrested? Did she get arrested? I have to look into that.
I'm pretty sure that everybody heard the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, what if I tell you that was true? Let me explain how.
Apples fall under the category of astringent fruit. Astringent means it pulls out mucus, it detoxifies your body.
It basically assists your body in pulling out toxins,
and it helps regenerate your cell. Alright, so boom, apples are a good source of vitamin A, E, B1, B2, B6, and a whole lot of other ones that they didn't list on this damn chart. They improve your digestion, good for your bone health, lowers the risk of diabetes, but get this shit to your grandma or your grandfather and watch them heal. Lowers the risk of heart disease, boosts your immune system, improves brain function, and make you smarter. Who wouldn't want to eat this? It's great for your teeth and gums. You know how some fruit is like kind of acidic, and key limes and they'll kind of like erode your enamel? These don't do that. Alright, and here's some more benefits. It also lowers bad cholesterol, may prevent Alzheimer's. Not may, it does. Reduces the risk of cancer, detoxify your liver and your kidney. They need to add that on there. Whoever made this list need to update it. I should have just made my own shit. Now let me stop. Alright, may prevent cataracts, it prevents that. Not no may, they love to put may. Bitch, it does. Keeps you hydrated, and the other two are already listed. So if y'all want these benefits, just go eat an apple. Make sure that shit organic. We don't do no inorganic shit. And no green apples. Green apples are acidic. They gotta be red. So if you don't got no apples, go get you some apple. What are you waiting for?
he knocked up Kourtney Kardashian. And Kourtney's third kid is actually Justin's kid.
No way.
Yeah, there's 3 evidences, right?
Yeah.
One of them is during 2014, Kourtney and Justin were like dealing with each other, right? And during 2014, I don't know if you know, but Scott and Kourtney, who were dating at the time, were like going through like a rough patch, and they broke up.
Yeah.
And Scott went to rehab in 2014. So Scott was out of the picture for mad time, but Justin was there. And then Ellen was even hinting, oh, was Justin Bieber part of the process of the baby making?
Justin Bieber help with the kids at all, or? No. That's the rumor. I know you're friends. Yes. Why are you smiling that way?
She's blushing. And if you look at Justin Bieber as a kid and Rain as a kid, they look exactly the same.
Because that's supposed to be Scott Disick's son.
Yeah, Scott's Disick's son.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like Scott. And Scott even notices.
Interesting.
He knocked up Kourtney Kardashian.
The personality of a person, the ways of a person, the thoughts, the deeds, the actions, it's all based around his heart. For what is a man? A man is his heart. A lying, cheating heart means a lying, cheating man. A loving, merciful heart means a loving, merciful man. A living heart means a living man. A dead heart means a dead man. Regardless to man's title, regardless to man's wealth, rank, or position, if the heart is not great, then he cannot be great. But if the heart is great, that man remains great under all circumstances, rich or poor, large or small. So it is the heart that makes one large or small.
People that's new to my channel, some of y'all probably
Scary Christmas Urban Legends, Part 2.
3 creepiest Christmas traditions.
The darkest Christmas tradition.
The frequencies that would allow us to see the real world are being blocked. Instead, we're locked into the simple 3-dimensional existence, but there is much more being withheld from us. If you believe in simulation theory, then these beings are the creators of the simulation. If you're religious, then these beings are demons or jinn. Either way, they're not our friends. But why? Well, when humans were first created, the alien creators learned something. All other animals on Earth are driven by instinct. The instinct to eat, to survive, to reproduce, and that's about it. But when the first humans were given sentience, a byproduct of that sentience was emotion.
Of course, emotion doesn't exactly make us special. One could argue it has become a shackle in our waking life. Humans are still driven by instinct like fear or hunger, like any other animal.
But because humans are now aware of themselves and their existence, they experience the world differently. They experience fear of the future. Humans experience the pleasure of nostalgia for the past. No other animal has this gift, or this curse. Animals kill for survival, but humans kill out of hate. Our alien creators learned that our emotions carry energy, and the creators learned that this energy can be consumed for nourishment. Unfortunately for us, negative emotions are the most nourishing of all. Some have described the alien desire for negative human emotion as a drug addiction. Now, if humans were able to see and understand our true reality, we'd know that our energy, or soul, or spirit, or whatever you want to call it, can move to a higher plane of existence after we die. But instead, the alien creators, addicted to our emotions, keep us here. We're born, we live to feed the creators, then we die. Then we come back and do it all over again. It's forced reincarnation. This process is handled by a piece of equipment that's been called a soul recycler, or a soul cube.
This right here is the picture the Chinese lunar probe captured. If you look at it from this far, it doesn't look like much, but once you zoom more in on it, it starts to give an eerie feeling of shock, seeing as how can such an artificial shape be on the moon?
Which is a large box-shaped device that's installed on the moon. The cube watches us and then transmits our energy back to Earth after we die, over and over again, and has been doing so for thousands of years.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they say that the moon was trapping our souls, and That's why we keep coming back here. Could be true. Who knows? You know, maybe it's what you did in your past life that made you come back here. You know, and you know, karma is a thing. Karma is definitely a thing, and karma will want to get back. You know, karma is definitely gonna get her get back for sure. So she has to get you in another lifetime. Boom, there you go. That's probably what be happening too. You can't just blame it on the moon. You know, sometimes that probably's karma. Maybe you didn't live a good life. You know, maybe you was a bad person. Who knows though?
What if I told you that escalators do not exist and that they are actually an illusion that our brains force us to accept? You'd call me crazy, right? Hear me out. In everyday life, we use escalators, going to the subway, airport, the mall, even the movies. These places that we love, they all have escalators. But there's also a sinister side that may be lurking within these moving metal stairs. In 2012, theoretical physicist Dr. Ligma Bowles came to the conclusion that escalators are not tangible, but rather elaborate illusions created by the collective subconscious. According to his whimsical theory, when people approach what appears to be an escalator, their minds collectively generate a shared hallucination, creating the sensation of ascending or descending effortlessly. What's your thoughts on this theory? Is it possible that we all are moving through frequencies by just using one part of our brain? Or is this a load of balinese? Let us know below. What if I told you that escalators do not exist and that they are...
I don't know about that one. This is fake. This is something they just playing around, bro. No. Get out of here, dude.
The legendary city of Agartha, at the center of the earth. And at the center of that, the Vrilya. Unfortunately, the place is crawling with Vril. And I'm not hugely fond of shape-shifting reptilian humanoids. This should be interesting.
Excuse me. Did you catch that? Do you notice how they set up the angle for their meal to resemble the Last Supper? Was it to mock it or an innocent mistake? What do you think? TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only.
It certainly has been an interesting last few millennia. With this whole infiltrate the upper echelon of human society and manipulate them into destroying each other. Now, we might have just gone a little heavy on the political realm. Oh my God, and a little sucky, you know. Who knew that social media was gonna work? That was brilliant. Everyone too wrapped up in cat videos and sending to procreate instead of think with their brains. Very nice. Sure helped with my case during the elections. And you two crazy kids with your crusades and your jihad, or whatever you want to call it. Nothing like a little monotheism to throw people into centuries of battles over exactly the same ideology.
The legendary city of Agartha, at the center...
I'm here to talk about subliminal messages in rock and roll music. You see, for years, the government has been wisely coercing teenagers to buy products they normally wouldn't want just to get their money. Fact! They don't pay taxes. But these kids today aren't dumb. They're not going to buy just anything. That's why the government has been finding small subliminal advertising suggestions in today's rock music. The results? We can now get these kids to buy just about anything. We can have them chasing a new trend every week. And that is good for the economy.
To put this in perspective, this movie came out in 2001 and now it's the year 2023. Do you feel like this movie is more and more relevant today or still just a bunch of nonsense? What do you think? TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only.
How can you control the rock fans? What if they find out about the hidden messages in their music?
Ever wonder why so many rock stars, plane crashes, overdose on drugs? We've been doing this a long time. If they start to get too curious, our options are endless. Bankruptcy, shocking scandals, religious conversions.
I'm here to talk about subliminal messages in rock and roll music.
That's crazy that this is a movie too, right? They put it right in the movie. I'm here to talk about subliminal messages. Like, what? Come on, man. They ain't just putting this in a movie for nothing. This is extremely obvious that this is a message that they trying to give you, you know? When was this? I gotta check this out because I never even seen this. Yeah, that's interesting.
This is why you never take your kids to a mobile carnival.
A 10-year-old boy in far north suburban Antioch has been airlifted to the hospital after being thrown from a carnival ride.
I'm about to tell y'all something that a lot of these carnival people do not want y'all to know. A lot of these rides have not been safety checked in months.
Multiple states like Arizona and Mississippi are required to only have one safety check per year.
The incident comes 2 weeks after another scare at an amusement park in Charlotte, where a visitor saw a crack in a support pillar on a roller coaster as riders passed over it. 4 days later at an amusement park in Wisconsin, a ride turned terrifying when people were trapped upside down for nearly 4 hours.
This is why you never take your kids to a mobile.
Hey, yo, guys, check this out. You see what's going on right here? You see this? This right here is an invasion. This right here is an invasion. We are into so much crazy stuff that's going on right now. We in war with so many different countries. We don't know who's crossing the damn border. Any of these guys could be a terrorist. And this is what the hell's going on. We need to stand up. Hey, yo, guys, check this out.
This town is regularly visited by a seal, and he's clearly making himself at home. This seal is Neil, and he's pretty hard to miss, especially if he falls asleep in front of your house.
Neil, someone lives here, mate.
He often blocks traffic because he's fallen asleep in the middle of the road. The police are obliged to intervene and wait for him to wake up because he weighs 600 kilos. So if he won't move, he won't move. One of his favorite pastimes is having fun with the buddies he manages to find around town. And if he's so playful, it's because even though he doesn't look like it, he's a baby, and his mischief quickly made him a household name. So the residents have learned to live with him, even if they still have fun scaring anyone who wants to take his picture. And the only way they've found to get him back in the water is to honk their horns and turn on the sirens.
Working. Definitely working.
Neil and this police officer know each other really, really well.
This town is regularly visited by a seal, and he's clearly making himself at home. This seal is
Kanye West is building a city in the Middle East 4 times the size of Paris. I mean, you try to cancel this guy and he's just gonna build his own damn city. So it's all coming from this picture that's now deleted for everything a city needs, like clothing, electronics, cosmetics, toys, jewelry, restaurants, buildings, medical equipment, legal services, literally everything. Kanye West is building a city in the Middle East.
I wonder how he's able to do all that. You know? What do he know? Who is he with? You know? Gotta ask those kind of questions. Who's allowing him to do that? Because you know they don't allow nobody to really do much. Right? Oh, yeah.
Sunlight reduces the size of
We are going into the last 4
Sunlight reduces the size of internal cancerous tumors.
I thought sun causes cancer.
Well,
everybody
actually,
says stay out of the sun because it causes cancer.
That's right. They did a study at Baylor University where they took 2 groups of experimental animals. They gave one the standard American diet, which is terrible. They gave the other one a highly nutritious diet. Then they exposed both groups of animals to the ultraviolet rays of the sun. In the group on the standard American diet, 25% got skin cancer. In the group on the highly nutritious diet, not one animal got skin cancer. It's the way we're eating. Skin cancer is a relatively new phenomenon in the last 60 years or so, and yet our ancestors for hundreds of years have been living outdoors, working outdoors, and they didn't get skin cancer. It's a new phenomenon. Sunlight.
Right, so is the foods. The foods.
I thought sun causes cancer.
We are going into the last full moon of this year. things are definitely about to change. It's not just any full moon.
Dang,
it's the
wait,
full
wait,
moon
wait.
after.
So if it's the foods, that's how you know. Like if you're on a high vibration, you're gonna want to eat fruit, of course, because you're vibrating so high, you're not even gonna want to eat, low vibrational food. So that goes to show you that if your frequency is high enough, you can take this on for real. Indeed.
After Christmas. The day after Christmas is Boxing Day. Do you know why they call it Boxing Day? They say Christmas is all about giving, so we give all kind of gifts. But the first gift we gave away was really our soul, because a lot of us actually sold or gave away our spirits. We traded our soul in for possessions. Once we get possessions, it actually possesses us. The boxes under the tree represents us being unalive mentally. Just like when we leave this planet, they put us under the tree or under the ground, the box under the ground. The boxes or the gifts under the tree symbolizes us being mental slaves in the matrix. So is the moon good or bad? Well, it really depends on you and how you carry yourself. The moon is the real definition of karma. If you do good deeds, it give it back to you. If you do bad deeds, it give it back to you. But the problem with the moon is it trick you and put you in situations. So you always got to decide which action to take. The moon is the trickster or the joker in the sky. The moon controls energy because it controls currency. Our currency is really energy. It controls even our emotions. Our emotions are just liquid or water that's flowing throughout the universe. This is why India is having floods right now. Iceland, volcanoes are erupting right now. And we are hearing all the stories about Argentina. From 2017 to 2024, America has the X covering it. The year 2024 is really money. It represents money. And the ones with money are the ones that control the world. Remember, we are water, so we are currency or money. If we can't control our own spiritual banks, someone is always going to withdraw from it. The universe works like a bank. All of your good karma is good credit. All of your bad karma is bad debt. The laws of the universe work like a wave. The wave come and hit the surface and to take everything from the surface back into the oceans of the banks. That's why when you see someone you know, you wave at them. When you go to the beach, you see a wave. In the court bank, the judge can waive your rights, or you can sign a waiver. They use little words like wave to try to tell you that we are really water. We are living in a water system, and the moon controls all of our emotions. The moon phases represents Pac-Man. We are trapped in the box or the maze, going from dead end to dead end and thinking we're going somewhere.
Yo. Okay, it be seeming like he be reaching, but he be making some valid points. Like how you just compare the moon to Pac-Man. Like what? And that actually kind of makes sense though, cause a little bit. Because the moon got like a lot of phases, right? Got the eclipse. Half. You got a good point on that though. I don't know if that's true.
Kanye West said this about who runs the world.
1,000-year-old family, Medici. Under that, you have the Vatican, the Pope. Under that, you have the financial groups that control all your...
Man, get out of here, Kanye, bro.
You have a higher nature
and a lower nature.
Right? Your lower nature... What did I tell you was coming in 2024? Big names, biting the dust, Vin Diesel, Oprah, even Bishop Jakes. Why is this happening, my people? I mean, I have the video proving. In my predictions for 2024, the fall of the gateholders, the fall of major names is coming. It's going to serve as a big distraction, but also the devil is collecting. He's no longer hiding, and he is collecting those that have made deals with him. I have a right to speak on this as an ambassador for human trafficking of children, an author who wrote a book about this, got published by a real publishing agency. My greatest passion in life, the reason I exist, is for this moment when we get to see behind the Wizard of Oz curtain, baby. Okay? Oh, get ready, my people. The big stuff is coming. It's coming. I'm telling you, nothing can stop what's coming. What did I tell
Truth is
you
all the
was
truth is getting
coming?
out, man. All of it. 2024, I feel like a lot of more truth is gonna come out too. I mean, think about it, bro. They even came out with Inside Job. They put a lot of truth in Inside Job. They put so much truth. They might as well just tell us reptilians is walking around us, man. Man. Yo, if you haven't watched Inside Job, check it out. It's a cartoon show on Netflix. You can watch it for free, though. You already know. Everything I just said is just for entertainment. YouTube, okay? I don't tell you nothing I say, literally. Okay.
Hello?
What is this?
This is everything that happened on the news today in 60 seconds.
Wait.
Never mind. This is everything that happened on the news today in 60 seconds. California approves turning sewage water into drinking water. Earth just received a laser beam cat video from 19 million miles away. A news helicopter crashed in New Jersey, 2 were unalived. A Chinese company is making their workers run 2 miles every day if they want to get a better bonus. Brutal colds are sweeping the UK and wiping people out after work and Christmas parties. Dentist ends old age debate about if you should brush your teeth before or after breakfast, and it is said to do it after. Stanley finally gave that lady her car after the whole Stanley Cup incident.
Give me a second. They said what about China? Nah, ain't no way. I've heard that.
A news helicopter crashed in New Jersey, 2 were unalived. A Chinese company is making their workers run 2 miles every day.
Every day if they want to get a better bonus. What do you mean by that? A better bonus for what? So they got them working for that credit score or something? Like,
day if they want to get a better bonus. Brutal colds are sweeping the UK and wiping people out after work and Christmas parties. Dentist ends old age debate about if you should brush your teeth before or after breakfast, and it is said to do it after. Stanley finally gave that lady her car after the whole Stanley Cup incident. It was just proven today that the Earth is not aligned. It has an 8.5 year long wobble, which means the Earth core is not straight. This woman was absolutely baffled after she found out that her work bonus was a potato. Students file a lawsuit seeking millions after teacher ends the college admission exam 90 seconds early. Oprah Winfrey left in shock after fans say that $100 is a lot of money. I mean, for me that is, but maybe Miss Oprah, maybe not. Now I cover daily news and updates, and I want to keep you guys updated, so make sure you guys hit that big red plus to come back for more daily.
not for Oprah. Oprah too rich to be saying that. Lady. Nope. You've been looking good for too long to be saying something like that.
I don't know about you. I introduced the black father to this country. There never had been one in the whole of the country. And I risked my job by saying I won't do it unless you give me a husband for my children. I introduced the black father to this country.
I don't know about y'all, but I never trusted Oprah Winfrey. I don't feel like she for the people how she pretends to be. Y'all remember that school she opened in Africa back in 2011? Go look and see what happened to them girls. Go do your research. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know about y'all, but I never trusted Oprah Winfrey. I don't feel like she for the people how she pretends to be.
What's up, family? Today we'll be talking about lost souls. Your lost souls will be the ones who lost their path through this journey of the physical world. They are all spirit and no soul. They are called the counterfeit spirits. This is why in the Bible it says that you only mate with your own tribe. They don't have enough energy within them to charge the body. So they will go around draining people's energy like vampires. They feed off the energy of those who have a soul. There is no afterlife for you if you don't have a soul. Not only that, but those who are soulless don't have dreams at nighttime. They don't have any inner vision and inner thoughts. Like as you read a book, You can hear yourself read inside of your mind, and you can project this picture image of what you are reading inside of your brain. People who are soulless can't do this. They aren't conscious at all. When we sleep, we travel the stars. When they sleep, they only hear background noises. They may hear the TV, the fan, or AC blowing and think they having a dream. This is impossible if you don't have a soul. Your eyes will also be the window to the soul. When you look into their eyes, it's nothing there. It's just a soulless vessel. They feel that they have lost their purpose on earth. They are careless people and don't feel no remorse for anybody. They are comfortable with lying to you. This would also be your government, soulless entities. This is why they created weapons, your guns, your knives, your nukes, your rockets, because they are powerless, physically and mentally. They created the laws to keep you in control, so they can play out their agenda. Peace and ashe. Hope y'all like the lecture. What's up, family? Today we'll be talking about lost souls.
The scariest conspiracy theory is not what you think. Have you heard of the fallen angel theory? This theory implies that what our ancestors called
Roseanne Barr, did you see what she said today? She said she doesn't see a 2024 election even happening in the United States.
I don't think we're going to have no election.
You want to bet money?
I'll bet.
How much?
I'll bet big. I don't think we're going to have no election.
$1,000.
All right.
Shake hands.
I do not want to hear that.
I mean, it's possible because if Russia does technically declare war, or we declare war, then he can stay in.
Right, he could declare martial law, or you could literally go into the War Powers Act, which then takes him out of the occasion, and then you have an entire emergency set up right now. Roseanne Barr, did you see what she said today? She said she doesn't see a 2024 election even happening in the United States.
I don't think we're going to have no election.
You want to bet money?
You most likely be dead in 11 months. Let me explain.
What if I told you the universe don't interfere with the government tactics because they're not breaking universal laws? Would you believe me? I don't care if you're good or evil. There are certain laws in the universe we all must live by. And if people can find a way to get around these laws, karma don't come back to them. Life in the universe is all about growth. So if you are going through something in your life right now where you're trying to wake up, the universe is going to support you. Remember, there was a time where the woke people were asleep and the universe still supported us. It's important to understand this because once you get in the matrix, you understand that there are certain things that just don't seem right. Especially when you wake up and you try to help other people wake up and they just won't wake up. It goes by natural laws of the universe. What the government did was they lowered our vibration and made us forget about love and oneness. And once we forgot about love and oneness, our vibration on this planet actually dropped. Therefore, they can break universal laws and not break it at the same time. He made us drop to our knees and pray and beg for a God outside of ourselves. So as long as you're waiting for someone to save you, you will never be saved. The real universe is within us, but they told us it's out there. Remember, knowledge and wisdom is our birthright. We was born with these things. They're not given to us. They're born within us. I've been on my spiritual journey since 2010. I was so-called woke when it wasn't even cool to be woke. Now it's a cool thing. But I came across certain knowledge whereas I learned about real freedom and how to break the rules of the matrix. Everyone on this planet is supposed to be free. Go back within and understand the universe that's within you. Once you understand this, nothing outside of you can actually break you. By the way, I'm doing one-on-one conversations on how to break the rules of the matrix and go back within yourself. The link is in the bio if you want to set up a one-on-one conversation. All you gotta do is go to the bio, circle how to escape the matrix, and set up an appointment. The reason why you want to know this knowledge to how to escape the matrix is because we all have certain amount of reincarnations. We have certain amount of reincarnations to get this thing done right. If we don't get it right, then we will be stuck in the matrix. Schedule your appointment to learn how to break the rules of the matrix. What if I told you?
The Simpsons predictions for 2024 are truly chilling. In an episode dating back to 1998, the show hinted at an economic crisis, a nuclear war, and the death of the leader of the United States, all happening in the same year. The episode in question, titled Bart to the Future, provides a glimpse into the future where Lisa Simpson has become the President of the United States. In a conversation with her team, Lisa mentions that the previous administration...
Bro, they don't even work, bro. They don't even predict, man. They're working with them people. Cause ain't no way. They literally just telling us like their plans. And the Simpsons, like literally.
Administration led by President Biden left behind budget problems.
What if I told you this?
The Simpsons predictions for 2024 are truly chilling. In an episode dating back to the future, provides a glimpse into the future where Lisa Simpson has become the President of the United States. In a conversation with her team, Lisa mentions that the previous administration led by President Biden left behind budget problems and quite a mess. Later in the episode, a news bulletin reports a nuclear clash with an unspecified country, resulting in massive destruction and chaos. While the idea of a nuclear war and an economic crisis is quite frightening, we can certainly hope that these Simpsons predictions do not come true. However, it's hard to ignore the show's track record in predicting major events, which leads us to wonder what else they might have predicted for the future. And precisely, one of the latest episodes of The Simpsons contains an even more terrifying prediction than anything they have predicted before. Do you want a part 2 to find out about it? The Simpsons predictions for...
So, 2024... Yeah, they gonna definitely just think about it, bro. When you're losing a game, right? You get frustrated. You're like, and you know you about to lose. You would do whatever you can to try to win, right? They just gonna flip the game board over. That's what's gonna happen. You're like, all right, we already lost. Set the whole planet on fire. They would literally rather destroy this whole planet than just give it to us. That's so sad, bro. They losing the game, so they just frustrated. They're like, forget it. I'm finna just set the whole thing on fire, man. That's basically what's gonna happen, man. Because they already know they lost. Look at all the people waking up. And if you're not woke, you still feel like something is about to happen, you know? You could feel that energy a little bit. I know so. Gotta be. No way.
What if I told you this TV show is using black magic and we all are under a spell right now? Would you believe it? The writers of this TV show don't predict nothing. They can't see into the future, but we can. So they use us to make it manifest. If you understand what was happening in 2023, you will be able to see what's going to happen in 2024. It's all about magic. In 2023, they had a new king of England. Mexico released all kind of aliens. We had people that's vanishing out of nowhere. They said September 23 will be the end of the world. October 4th, they sent a national alert out to everyone's phone in America. People are now eating lab-grown meat. They still eat it, and they know it's still lab-grown. People in Peru had aliens attack them. Woke people are waiting for the Anunnaki to come back and save them. We had a blue supermoon that we might not ever see again. After the blue supermoon, we had a harvest moon. We about to have a solar eclipse. All these events I just named in 2023, this cartoon predicted. No, they didn't predict. They made us predict it. When people say I'm woke and they say you're asleep, all they really saying is you are under a deep spell. Every time you spell your name, you are under a spell. Every time you write your name in cursive, you are putting a curse on yourself. Everything in this language is dealing with curses and spells to trap your energy. If you want to know what's going to happen next, it's the same shit that happened before. They even said it was demonic to use magic spells. Wait, so they can use magic spells on us and it's okay, but if we use it, it's demonic. Please make it make sense. In order to protect your energy, to stop making things manifest, you can't let them get the best of you. But when something takes place in the world and you speak about it, you are actually changing different realities. We create with our mind. We have energy fields, aura fields, chakras, or even a Merkaba that surround our bodies to actually protect us. But if you have a weak aura field, nothing can protect you. If you have no protection, they can put seeds in your mind and create their TV show realities. They're not predicting nothing. We do it every time we watch it. And they use our avatars or our physical bodies like they are avatars. Every time they put something out there in the world, they are literally poking us and we create it. What if I told you?
I genuinely don't think that Biden voters or most of Americans see clips like this. It's completely embarrassing.
Talking about the impact of meeting with survivors and first responders.
That's all, folks. Look,
Look at him.
I spent an hour and a half about 17 or 18 before filming, and I don't know how to say this.
Scary.
Virtually every
He can't even get his thoughts together, man. That's crazy.
circumstance where a large number of people have been victimized and lost. I spoke with our Defense Department. It says it's highly unlikely that it was Israelis and live in a different footprint, and they've intercepted some. Anyway.
Like what?
So that's why, if you notice, I didn't say it first. I want to make sure that I knew. And look, and I'm not suggesting that Hamas deliberately did it either. It's that old thing, you gotta know how to shoot straight.
What is he talking about, man?
It's not the first time Hamas has launched something.
I genuinely don't think that Biden voters or
I don't even know what he's talking about no more. Bro, they gotta shut this. They're gonna have to shut it down. They got Joe Biden in here, right? He can't even get his thoughts together. They're gonna have to just say forget it. They know they lost. It's over, man. That's all I can say. It's over with.
Behind the scenes of power, there exists an enigmatic personality that raises unsettling questions. This secret president, Biden, rouses doubts and speculations. Is he a human being, a clone, or even a robot? Upon closer examination of some of his appearances, unusual behaviors emerge, reactions that seem almost artificial. Are these mere coincidences, or is there something much deeper to uncover? This mystery intrigues and beckons us to delve into the hidden truth behind this enigmatic figure. It's time to venture into the unknown and ponder what lies behind the mask of this secret president. The answer may reveal far more than we ever imagine.
Y'all check this video out and make sure you watch closely and listen closely. Babylon is falling, mark my word.
Y'all know I did nothing wrong. Y'all know my husband did nothing wrong. But none of y'all in real time, was strong enough to go publicly and say, we can't throw our sister under the bus. Statement.
And that's exactly why I said Babylon is falling. And if you pay close enough attention to that video, you will see that there are two sides to this. It's crystal clear that Steve Harvey is long gone. If you paid attention to what they said, he exposed himself. Just that one video clip will tell you everything you need to know about Babylon and Hollywood and all this extra shit. And if you got to, go back and rewatch that video and see how serious Monique was. You can tell by her eyes in the beginning and the way she was looking at that nigga, she was serious. And it's so funny to me that Steve Harvey knew exactly what she was talking about. But since they was on his show, he didn't want to seem like a fool. And then he tried to make it about race. And then the people started clapping. Go back and rewatch the video and hopefully you'll actually see with your eye. These celebrities that are now mainstream and was mainstream will be long gone. They will not be celebrities in the new world. The new celebrities will be people that are adding significant value onto the collective. And this is taking place now for the new earth. So there will be a lot of puppets or celebrities being exposed throughout these couple of years. Babylon is falling. Rewatch that video if you got to. But besides that, I just came out with some new fire crystal jewelry.
Definitely exposed himself right there, man. He basically said, I'll do anything to make sure my career keep going. That's crazy. Monique was not having it.
Today marks the 1-year anniversary of the wildest day in TikTok history. So I assume most of you seeing this is going to remember, but for those of you that don't, December 22nd last year on TikTok was the wildest day where everyone thinks that the moderators of TikTok...
What's up, family? Today we'll be talking about the conscious leaders. The conscious leaders of the community will give off a messiah effect. This effect could change the outcome of reality and the ways the people think. Just like Jesus in the Bible, he went around raising the dead, bringing them back to life. This would be the same as a spiritual leader, waking up unconscious minds from the sleep state. Their whole job is to raise the conscious level of humanity. Your government dislikes these people, and they will try to frame these spiritual leaders or take them out, and they will pay and make your own people go against you. Just like Martin Luther King was killed by his own people, the same with Malcolm X. Even with Jesus Christ, they say he died for our sins. But in reality, the Christians killed Jesus. That's why the Christians have to wake up. This is why you will never find God or higher consciousness in a church. You must go within. The body is the temple. And every time they remove one of us, we are replaced with 7 more. Knowledge is what makes you a God. Know yourself. We must support and protect these spiritual leaders. They are not trying to just change the outcome for themselves, but for everyone. And when it comes to the spiritual community, Andre 3000 is front line in this war. He is going all around the earth, fixing the energy with his magical flute. We all know that the new blue sun is here in the sky. Peace and Ashe. What's up, family? Today we'll be talking about the conscious.
I'm going to show you this cucumber drink that's going to keep you hydrated and get you snatched in 2 months. Why cucumbers? Cucumbers are 95% water. So many people are dehydrated and water is not enough. Not only is cucumber juice hydrating, it is amazing for weight loss. My birthday's in 2 months, so I'm trying to look good, baby. Besides boosting your immunity, it also helps your body to detox and is known as a natural laxative. So for those taking those pills, I'm telling you, nature gives you everything you need. I'm doing 8 cucumbers. Next up, I'm going to add a handful of mint. Mint is amazing for your digestion, helps with your allergies or any kind of sinus issues, and also helps boost your brain function. Next is ginger. Natural medicine. It's amazing for bloating. Ginger is also known to regulate your blood sugar. Ladies, if you suffer with menstrual cramps, you need to start consuming more ginger. Turn it on. Oh shit. Add these. Ooh,
that's a good juicer.
And make sure to save the pulp. We are going to make a creamy cucumber dressing. And don't forget the cinnamon. Okay. You see that? Don't forget the cinnamon drop coming soon, baby. Give it a little taste.
People don't understand.
What was that?
People don't understand what you put inside your temple can actually make you feel a certain way. Bro, when I used to eat fucked up food, when I used to eat fake food, junk food, I wasn't even that confident about myself, okay? Yes, I was young, yes, I was in high school, but I still wasn't that confident about myself. Bro, the more I started eating more alkaline, more foods that's actually good for me, bro, I've never been this confident in my life. And it's because, bro, you're literally getting the proper nutrients for your body, for your brain to function right and everything. You don't even know that one of the causes of depression is literally being unhealthy. You might not even be depressed, bro. You might just be unhealthy than a motherfucker, so this is why you feel like shit. So if you eat shit food, you're gonna feel like shit.
Right.
So if you don't want to feel like shit no more, if you want to be confident about yourself, start eating healthy food. People don't understand what you put inside your temple can actually make.
If Mark Zuckerberg is trying to create an underground bunker, the celebrities are going to space. And I don't mean like a couple here and there. Like more celebrities are talking about trying to go to space. They're trying to explore and discover the ocean more and more. That should tell you right there, they're trying to outsource. They know something is gonna happen. In fact, they told us something is gonna happen. You remember that movie that came out, Don't Look Up? And how they basically found that it was a meteor coming to Earth. And the scientists in them was trying to tell them, look, we need to do something about this. And nobody took it seriously until it was too late. It even says on the poster, based on truly possible events. events. I don't think they just put that there for satire. I feel like they have to tell you what's going to happen to kind of prepare you. Hence why all of these big name random celebrities were just in one movie. You got Jennifer Lawrence, Leonardo DiCaprio, Tyler Perry, Ariana Grande, Meryl Streep in a random movie on Netflix saying how the world is going to end. Even in the movie, it showed how we are as a society. They were more invested into Ariana Grande character at the benefits concert releasing the song than they were about the meteor. Like I stated, they have to tell you what's going to happen before it happens. Hence how Bird Box was released. Then literally after that, a sickness was circulating around, and they always released it in the last quarter. Bird Box was out December 21st. Don't Look Up was released on Christmas Eve. The 2012 movie was released in like November. And then this new movie, Leave the World Behind, came down in December. The end of the year is like the end of a quarter, so it's kind of like the planning period. And you walk into the new year with this in the back of your mind. Now, this is not to make y'all scared. If it's gonna end, it's gonna end. And no bunker emotion is gonna stop that. If it's a wrap, you just gotta be at peace, play your role, and just get your man back. You just gotta put the pride aside. We're here for a good time, not a long time. If Mark Zuckerberg...
Yep, the US is now officially a part of a dystopian nightmare as the government is taking away food sources for everyone. People were absolutely terrified when they started to notice how small food has gotten recently and how high the prices have been, with reports saying the greed of those corporations are costing people their lives. One TikToker went to the supermarket to find a fully unopened bag of chips that was less than a fourth filled.
Look at that. There's like 3 chips. There's 3 chips in the whole bag.
Others have gone to McDonald's to notice how small the fish sandwiches have gotten, to a Big Mac being the size of a slider, making this seemingly the smallest food has ever been in recorded history.
This is supposed to be a Big Mac, not a medium Mac, not a little Mac.
With BBC reporting that this shrinkflation will never end and only worsen, with studies saying the shock we feel now is here to stay even if the economy improves. However, companies deny shrinkflation completely and claim they are all working on bigger portions. But do you think that's true? Yep, the US is now officially a part of a dystopian nightmare.
I really think that they were trying to tell us something in American Horror Story. The apocalypse season. Listen to this and pay attention. Pay attention.
Are the Kardashians filming out there?
What the fuck?
No, it's bullshit. It's a hoax. It's like that time in Hawaii, they're gonna text in like a minute with a retraction.
Are people still talking about Hawaii though?
Hi, Daddy. How's Hong Kong?
Oh, listen.
You know what? We have a terrible connection. I'll call you after I'm done.
Shut up and listen. The missile...
Y'all remember when they was doing that new test alert? I'm just wondering why. That shit can't be good. I really think that they was trying to tell us something in American Horror Story.
You can kick ass because they don't want you to know about this shit. They're saying they can do anything but don't.
It's off like starting to feel others' emotion, feeling energies, hearing frequencies, seeing energy like orbs, but the deeper you go into the journey without the proper system, the more outside energies latch onto you because of your hypersensitivity and you won't even know it at first. But slowly you'll start feeling drained, overwhelmed. And this can turn into hearing voices, seeing spirits or unpleasant visions, and or tormenting from spirits or your own human judgment of what you're experiencing, which can turn into a delusion causing spiritual psychosis. This is a likely outcome for many who jump into the spiritual journey without first consistently practicing grounding so you don't open up your crown and your third eye chakra, while your root chakra is imbalanced, which is what connects you to this physical realm, and that will cause insanity. Number 2, protecting and cleansing yourself from outside energies constantly. And third, practicing neutralization of your hypersensitivity. I go over these 3 things not only on my page but also my higher beings experience, so if you want to learn how to tap into your highest spiritual potential, DM me guide to learn more. Your spiritual awakening.
He gets chased by the Serbian lady in the middle of the night, and it's not the only case. Recently, numerous videos of women dancing the night away have begun to appear on social networks. These women are usually alone, but sometimes in groups. Apparently, you shouldn't look at them or disturb them while they're dancing, otherwise you'll end up like this person. I don't know why they call themselves the Serbian lady, but it all sounds like some kind of demonic ritual. Nobody knows exactly why they do it, but there are a few disturbing facts. They always dance only at night, after about 1 a.m. And sometimes, there's someone else around who seems to be controlling them. And this poor woman...
Somebody said, why are they crip walking the night away? Ew, that is funny. That is the funniest comment I've seen today,
path, and this is what happened.
Jeste dobro? Jebote, šta radimo?
He gets chased by the Serbian lady in the middle of the night.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Wait, what? Nah. Somebody said that's what. Did you know? Did you know? Fast? Nah, ain't no way this album got up like that, though. That's crazy. Nah, bro, she reaching, bro. Them things do probably do that. I ain't gonna lie. But it's crazy how that thing got up like that. Dang.
Did you know fast food places, they control us using colors?
I could believe that.
Now check this out. So they try to put us into our lower 3 chakras, right?
Okay.
Now our lower 3 chakras are 3 colors. There's a yellow one, there's an orange one, and then the last one is the root one. And the root chakra, that's the survival mode. When we're in our lowest chakra, we're in survival mode. We're at act of desperation. We're at an act of hunger.
Is it
so
red?
the reason, look at all the biggest fast food companies in the world, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, look at all of them, they utilize the color red.
I knew it.
Arby's.
Red, yeah.
Feel me? Everything's red, bro. Sonic. Red.
So that makes us like...
No. It puts us in a chakra.
Yeah.
So that we are at a desperation mode. That's the sign. That's like the spiritual color, right? That's like you attach that spirit to that color. Now, what's even crazier? Hooters.
Orange.
Hooters is orange, right? Orange is the color of of our sexual chakra, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. So and that's the chakra that's like located where your genitalia would be.
So
but that's where we get put into to take advantage of us. That's why it's orange.
No way.
Did you know fast food places, they...
What is happening right now?
I walk with my husband Michael and hold hands. It's like a whole new world for me. Just walking and holding hands. Something that one of our fellow Americans for years could not do.
What kind of shit is that?
My distinguished guests and men and women of the finest military in the world. Most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah. Michael and I also want to acknowledge your son Jack, who's deployed today. All of you have performed extraordinary service to our country.
Hell no!
As you said, when Americans look around the Middle East today, they see one reliable, stable, faithful ally of the United States, and that's the democracy of Israel. Americans know that Israel and the United States share common values, that we defend common interests, that we face common enemies. Iran's leaders know that too. You know, for them, you're the great Satan, we're the little Satan. For them, we are you and you are us. And you know something, Mr. President? At least on this last point, I think they're right. We are you and you are us. We're together. So if there's one thing that stands out clearly in the Middle East today, it's that Israel and America stand together.
You serious? I walk with my husband Michael and hold hands.
Did you know that leopard geckos are waterproof? This is thanks to their skin design. A gecko's scales are made up of thousands of tiny domes covered in tiny hairs.
Always the list. Please, please, God told me to ask y'all for help. I need your help. I need your help. I can't do it alone. I'm overwhelmed. I'm going crazy. And God, I beg you, I beg you, I beg you. I'm fighting this fight.
Look at that girl. Look at that hair. See it? It's falling from the sky. Like it came out of space. I know. Where's the... It dropped. OMG, there's people out there looking. Where'd it go? I heard a loud cry. Wow.
Come on, man.
What is that? And it's falling.
Like it came out of space.
Wow. Let me see what he was saying. What he was about to say.
And shortly after these jets come through to investigate, you already know they nosy asses is coming to investigate and lie to us. Tell us it was a hot air balloon or some shit. Are y'all ready for this shit? Cause it's coming 2024. You gonna see them.
So nice. Good for pain and headache. Also good for memory. So it's good for the brain.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a brain food too. It's a brain thing too, you know. Good for keep your memory up and intact. Yeah, so all people trouble with a little amnesia and them things, they can feed my rosemary tea, man. You might start remembering some things if it's good, because sometimes it's best when you don't remember.
Yeah.
So you know, if you want to remember and think it's safe for your memory to come back, you can continue to drink some of this and some memory bush, and your memory might come back. You know, that's the part. So nice. Good for pain and headache.
Peace, love, and light to everyone, and salute to the gods and goddesses. I'm just leaving the gym. It's important that you make sure that you mentally, physically, and spiritually on point, all right? As I mentioned in several videos, the planet is going through a terraforming process, okay? Planet Kai, Tiamat, whatever you want to refer to this school, because this is a school, Gaia, Earth, whatever you want to call this planet we on, it's going through a terraforming process, okay? We upgrading from carbon to crystalline. That's what's happening, all right? Our bodies will be upgraded. This is the reason for the pandemics. This is the reason for all the mandated inoculations and things of that nature. It's to basically, allegedly, all right? I'll say allegedly for TikTok because they let it control your freedom of speech. So I'll say allegedly these inoculations are for the sole purpose of ensuring that your DNA doesn't upgrade with the planetary shift, that your DNA stays stagnant. Because when this happened, all the stuff you've seen in, as far as X-Men, Avengers, and things of that nature, when they talked about mutants and mutations, all of that was predicated on us, okay? Contrary to what you believe. Even the man on my shirt, Hawk, okay? We was originally green.
Shout out to the Hawk.
Okay? Osiris was green, all right? But that's neither here nor there. My whole point and reason for giving you this message is to tell you to make sure you holistically prepared. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. Everything is everything works in unison. Like, you know, a cohesive unit. All right? And you have to remember that your cells are individual sentient entities. All right? Meaning that they all have their own consciousness as well. So it's millions and billions and billions of different cells inside your body. All right? So they have to all be on board. The minute you doubt, you telling all of them, because you're basically the God, you're basically the boss and control of all of them. You telling them that they can't do something. So when you can't do something, when you get up, when you slack on the gym, you making them slack. You making billions of other cells that want to strengthen themselves and make sure that they on point for the shift. You basically stagnating them as well. All right, because everything is a well-oiled machine. Now it's the time to also strengthen your melanin. Make sure you mentally prepared as well. Get your blue lotus, get your mugwort, get your lion's mane mushroom. All right, this is all the reasons for the pandemics. All right, any inoculations that they've been forcing, I say allegedly. All right, it has been for the sole purpose of slowing down